And right now, I got one of the young men who had a phenomenal game, Desmond DJ Hall Jr. out of Darlington School, class of 2027. They defeated Holy Innocents in a great game. I mean, one of the best games of the weekend. They beat Holy Innocents 53-50, the defending champions. This young man had a phenomenal performance and dropped 30 points in the championship game. I want to welcome to my show, as everybody know him, DJ Hall. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, no problem, man. So I wasn't able to be present for that game, but I was able to watch it online. And when I watched you get on the court, it was like you was unguardable, man. Tell me how was it playing in the state championship for the? If this the first, I know this is the first championship for the Darlington School. I'm assuming this is the first time playing in Macon, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how did that feel for you, man?
It felt good for me because I've never been on such a big stage before. Because I'm from the Bahamas, so coming from a small island to a big coliseum is like a major jump. Whereas I'm always playing inside a small gym. There's a lot of people, but it isn't as big as the Macon Coliseum. So the environment was just good. But the experience alone was beautiful, and we also took it home, so it was good.
Okay, and how long have you been at the Darlington School?
This is my third year. Been there since freshman year.
Okay. Before we jump into this championship game and winning it, let's talk a little bit about your journey. So you said you're from the islands. Where are you originally from?
The Bahamas.
Okay, the Bahamas. What is it like coming from there over here and then playing the game of basketball, being as talented as you are?
Well, it's a big jump because there's all the social media and everything like is in the United States majority. Like they always like everything's always like all the coaches and everything are in the United States. Whereas here there isn't much coaches. Like we have one college that you go to, and they don't really focus on sports at that college. But just the exposure is totally different. The competition level is like high. So.
Okay, man. And so you decide after 3 years, you came in, you've been at Darlington School all 3 years, you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
So from what I'm looking at your first year, which is the 2023-2024 year, like y'all had a pretty successful season. Y'all went 24-6. And then the following year, which is 2024 to 2025, y'all had another solid year, 20-29. But this year, which was a phenomenal year for y'all, you all went 30-2 and won the state championship, man. How has the journey been from you all three this year? Because you haven't had a bad year. You've been playing at a high level all 3 years. How has the journey been for you?
Well, the journey has been up and down, I would say personally for me, because my freshman year I got hurt, had a concussion, had to come back in region championship. We lost the region championship, went into playoffs, made it to Elite Eight. Then the following year, we were thinking that we were going to be way better because it was the same guys coming back, and we ended up falling short, losing in the Sweet 16. So then just after realizing that we have the same guys coming back this year, it's like our chemistry is going to be high, and that we have a high chance of just winning it all. Once we had confidence in ourselves and we kept working, we thought that we could win it all.
Okay, man. So y'all went on an incredible championship run. What do you think was the biggest key to your team being able to finish the job this year?
I think it was just communication and mainly the chemistry, because we've all been here. All the guys that I've played with, they've been here all 3 years that I've been here. And the seniors played a key role. We were also missing a big piece as well. Christian Teasley, he got hurt. The game probably would have been way different if he was there. In my personal opinion, I thought we would have won by 10 or more if he was there. So, he played a key role, but we still got the job done without him, and we wouldn't be in this situation without him. So, I think it was just the communication, the working, the grit, because everyone thought that we weren't good enough to be there. We were the underdogs, obviously, even though we had the 1 seed. Everyone thought that we didn't deserve it at all.
Gotcha, man. So as a junior stepping into this big moment, how did you prepare mentally and physically for this game of this magnitude?
Well, first off, I just prayed, took deep breaths before the game, went over like my routine every game. Like it was just like another game. I didn't really let it like weigh in on me, mentally, because the stage was big. Don't get me wrong, but I still was like, I was made for this. I was born for this, and I'm gonna get the job done.
Okay, man. So every champion team faced adversity. What was the toughest moment during this playoff run, and how did your team overcome it?
Probably on the defensive side, we struggled a bit defensively because there was a lot of teams like we haven't. Okay, during the season, we played a lot of teams that weren't as big as our playoff opponents, whereas we had to adjust. Playing guys like from St. Francis, they had two good guards that were like amazing with the ball in their hand. They can make shots at all three. They could score at 3 levels. So that was like a hard thing to like deal with. Just all on the defensive side. That's about it.
Okay. How much did the support from the fans, school, and community mean to you guys during this championship run?
It meant a lot because everyone had faith in us, believing that we was gonna win it all. So it meant a lot.
Man, okay, real quick. Take me back to the moment, the final buzzer sound. What was the emotions were going through your mind knowing that you just won the state championship and you just beat one of the best teams in the state of Georgia and they was trying to win back to back?
What was going through I just was happy. I just kept smiling. I was just thanking God for allowing me to be here. Like, because without him, we wouldn't have won the game. Just like being in a situation, just grateful to play the game of basketball. I just is like filled with joy. That's all I really could say.
And did the joy was it even a bigger joy because the fact that you realized that you just beat Holy Innocents, which was one of the most favorite to win back to back?
That's where Caleb Wilson came from. Yeah.
Yes.
It meant a lot.
Okay, man. So go ahead, finish.
I'm good. You good?
Okay. So looking at your stats, you had 30 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals, man. That's pretty impressive on that stage, especially for a junior. Where did that come from? Like that skill level, like you're just dominant on that big platform. That's almost as equal to the NBA Finals championship game for them, or the Final Four, or the championship of the NCAA. Where you get that? Where that come from?
Well, I believe I always had the ability to score that much points. To be honest, I think I should have had more. And I also had like 3 turnovers, Could have had more assists, more rebounds, but I just took what was given to me. They gave me space to shoot the ball, so I just like let everything flow.
You definitely did. And you was hard to guard. I mean, I don't think no one was on that team they tried to contain you, but it didn't work. A lot of people are calling you one of the best players in the state right now at your position and your class. What motivates you to keep proving yourself every time that you step on the floor?
Well, there's a lot of haters. Everyone's hating, everyone's, just saying, oh, he's not that good. And, like I come from a small island. So it's like me doing this to retire my parents, and I also want to accomplish my goals, whereas to make it to the big leagues, you know what I'm saying? It's just like those things like that, like I have a drive, So I just want to accomplish my goals, make my parents proud, make myself proud. And not only that, just like show everyone what I'm capable of doing.
Right. You're on a junior right now and I already won a state championship. Sure. Do you feel like this is just the beginning of something special for you in this program?
It's just the beginning.
And tell me why. Back to back.
Yeah, we have a young group, It's a lot of us are returning next year. We're losing 3 seniors. So I feel as if once we keep working and growing, we'll come back and win again next year. And hopefully the ones that stay, because we have 2 freshmen that are pretty good. I have a 6'9" freshman and a 6'5" freshman. They played in the game. One of them was nose tapping Devin and Jaden. So I feel like as time goes on, we're going to keep growing, and possibly after I leave my senior year, they're going to keep winning state championships, hopefully.
Okay, man. I like that. I love that. If a college coach is watching this interview right now and haven't seen you play, what do you want to know about your game?
That I'm a leader. I'm loud. I'm vocal. I'm disciplined. I'm going to take whatever is needed to win. I'm going to do whatever is needed to win.
Got you, man. Well, you know what? I would love. I need to talk to you. I need to connect with your coach because I would love to get y'all in one of our showcases down in the city
Yes, sir.
because I know Darlington's up in Rome and that's a drive, and I only go watch y'all online, but I would love to get y'all to come down. So I definitely need to connect with coach because we got some good tough teams down here. We always host games in North Georgia, which is in the Gainesville and Howell County area. So I would love to get y'all down here for a tournament. So I definitely need to connect with your coach on that.
Yes, sir.
Last question, man. So now y'all is the smoke is over. Y'all done. Y'all got the championship. Y'all won. What's next? What's the plans for you during the off season to get prepared for next season?
Just keep just keep working. Honestly, that's just about it. I got a lot of things I need to work on. I need to work on my jump shot, dribbling, defense, like everything. Just grow in every aspect of the game. And I also have travel basketball, so I need to figure out who I'm playing with, and what I'm doing. You know, just working on getting better on a whole.
Have you decided who you plan to travel ball with?
I'm not sure yet at the moment.
I know you probably got 100 teams trying to reach out to you right now and want you to play for them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you definitely. I mean, you gonna make any travel team good. So whoever gets you, they're gonna be very happy. So hopefully, I'm crossing my finger that you plan on the circuit, the EYBL circuit. So that's my thing because you definitely made for that. You
Yes, sir.
made for the circuit.
Thank
Oh
you.
man, but I do appreciate you taking a moment out your schedule, your day. 'Cause I know it's busy, man. And congratulations once again on making history, winning
Thank
our
you.
first state championship.
Yes,
You
sir.
being the leader behind that, dropping 30 points once again on Holy Innocence. I love my guy, Coach Mays and Devin. I know, but hey, man, you was the better of the two that day, and all I can do is praise you for what you done did, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
No problem. And I hope that I can talk to your coach and get y'all in one of our showcases. I'm gonna definitely reach out to him because I would love to get the Darlington school down here so I can get to watch you personally on the floor and get to do some write-ups on you. So I would love to do that, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we'll talk soon, man.
Yes, sir.